Irwindale, and we are back in the new season of the K5 Championship here in the new ARCA cars. My second start in the series. Wasn't able to make it last week, and I'm not sure about next week either. It's just going to be a wait and see week to week whether I can make it or not, but it looks like I can make this one, which is good. Should be a fun one. Irwindale Inner instead of the outer track, so it's going to be really tight short track racing here, and very slick on the hot, flat, small little oval here on the infield of Irwindale. But we're going to go out and qualify here in just a second. We got like 20 seconds here. I'm running default brakes, but I'm moving them up 3% in the car before we get going, and I may not move them again in the race. We'll have to see. It's really tight through the center, but very, very slick on entry. So if you overdrive it just a little bit, it can really step out in a hurry on you. So that's what we're going to have to be watching. And it's a very, very, very fine line between a good lap and a slow lap. Like, I was 16th or something in practice before I ran like 300ths quicker. And that brought me up to 4th with like a 5:19. But before that, I had run like a 5.6 something. So I'm right there in 4th for now. Shane in a .4. Shane, Billy, and Tyler all running .4s. That looks to be the top time. But we'll see what we can do qualifying here. Hopefully put ourselves somewhere decent, preferably on the inside if we can help it, but we may not. Let's just see if I can actually do a lap without it getting loose. Here into turn 2 is where I was really struggling. Turn 1, I mean. That's not going to be great.
One more lap.
Oh, you see, I'll just get so loose into one. What did I run? A 7:07. That is terrible. Hopefully the track got way slower, because that is really bad. Yeah. That's going to be basically dead last, I think. Billy with a .5. That's what I was doing. If I just missed the entry into 1 just slightly, I was just getting so sideways. Yeah, we're going to be at the back. If we even make the race, I think only 22 make it. Just the normal choke from me in qualifying, as is often the case. Can't do a lap, but you see in my practice, even my fastest lap came 5 laps into a run. Like, I cannot fire off and put down a hot lap, especially at a track like this where it's super slick. I have to let the tires come in. I just cannot get the speed until many laps left, or many laps into the run. Not sure how many people are in here, but we may not make it. We'll see. Waiting on Dan and Bryce, looks like. See what he's doing his laps now. And Bryce, he might be done, but we're about out of time here. Oh, here he comes. He's the only one left. 50 seconds left. See if he can get a lap in. We're on replay. That could be why. But yeah, we're starting back here. I think looks like we're going to make it. I don't think... We may not have 22 people. Well, we might. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sitting 16th right now. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So, it's like 26, 27 people in here. Oh, and Nick just said everyone starts, so... No need to pit. Damage is a non-factor, he's saying. Just a long race. I don't even know how many laps this is. 200 laps, so it's a really long race. So we got heats that are just going to be skipped, and warm-up. We might just do the warm-up here, it looks like, yeah. We'll go see where our pit box is, but we're not going to need it for fuel or anything like that. But it's going to be another just ride around in the pack for a while and see if we can move up throughout the race, but it's going to be tough. This is going to be a long race. How many laps can we do on fuel? We can do 238.
Outside. You're clear high.
Which should be plenty for a 200 lap race, but cautions don't count, I believe, so
Got one outside.
if we get a bunch of them, that could bring fuel into play a little bit. We'll just have to see.
Got one outside.
It's going to be just be nice and easy with the car, roll it around the bottom if we can.
Car 95. Just hit the top of the
Try not to spin out into one with people on our outside
Stay low.
throughout the race.
Car 2. Just hit the top of the flat.
I don't know how they can get out there and just immediately do a 0.4 or 0.5, because it is just so slick on cold tires. Like, best I can do at my first lap looks to be a 0.7. Get some practice running the top here. Haven't done that much yet in practice. And I imagine we're going to be up top at some point. Actually got a better run through the center of the corner running up top. I bet a turn down line is the quickest. It's just going to be about being able to do that without getting slidey.
Outside.
Now we're 5 laps into the run, so you can see my pace is picking up. We got some tire heat built in, and it's not so dang slick. 0.6. A little bit better. Not pushing as much as I was in practice, though, and trying to run a little bit more race pace here. Not going to be pushing very hard in the race, at least to start with, of course. I think we're going to see a lot of that with how loose it is on entry right now. I have moved the brakes up. That's what he's recommending in chat right now. The car is very loose under braking into the corners. I find it a lot worse into turn 1 than at turn 3.
Slow car ahead. Go high. You got a slow car up ahead.
Caution laps don't count, though, I think. And as I've said, but I think that means if we get into a wreck or something, we can just let the field go by and not worry about going a lap down or anything like that. Or even if we do have to pit for something, we shouldn't have to worry about going a lap down. So that should be good. We're sitting 8th in warm-up right now. In fact, let's go see where our pit box is. If we got time, we do. Just to be sure, we shouldn't need to ever pit, but this is a strange pit road. Want to be sure we know how to use it if we have to.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Just like that. And what did we do there? 12 laps, 99.98. Right rear going to be burning off, as we saw. And I finally got the stupid nameplate on the back windshield fixed, so that's good. I had one more thing to try. I just hadn't had time to try it yet, but that finally fixed it. Which, it's dumb that you have to do it. Like, you have to actually delete the paint there and make it transparency, which you don't have to do that for any other car that has stuff on the windshield. Like, I don't know why this one you have to do it. It should just be part of the mask that just deletes it when you upload it to iRacing, but whatever, we got it fixed now. It looks a lot better than having the big square on the back windshield of paint. That doesn't make any sense. We're going to be real careful on corner entry, and especially if we're going to be on the inside. I don't want to spin into the people on my outside, and we got to watch those big stack-ups that are probably going to happen on the restarts. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's a long one, 200 laps. See if we can be there at the end. We're not really racing for points since we're not doing every race, since it doesn't fit my schedule very well. So we got to keep that in mind, but I still want to race everybody. I don't want to have to just back off for everybody because we're not racing for points. But just something to keep in mind. I'm still going to race the same, I believe. I don't even know what the point situation is, but only being third race in the season is not a big deal right now anyway. So we're starting 16th on the outside. Not where we want exactly, but that's okay. Plenty of time to move forward. Lots of laps. We could see some cautions, get some free spots. I think if you're involved in the caution, you still have to go to the back. So we're speed running up here and seeing if we can avoid everything. 2,700 strength of field.
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
And it's going to be tough.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
I think we've done a race at this track in K5 before. Did we race here at the late model stocks? I can't remember. I feel like we've done a race here before, though. I don't remember what it was in. I think he was going to do Irwindale Outer, but the car still has the stupid wall bugs, and just not good at speed right now. The net code with it is just terrible. Bryce with the good luck. We'll give him a good luck as well. Looks like we're going to have Matthias up in front of us here. He's been having some bad luck recently with this car, or this league, really. It's had a lot of bad luck. So maybe not a good idea to be right behind him. I'm sure it'll be fine. We're all going to be keeping it pretty easy to start with, I believe. Though Phoenix had quite a few cautions, and so did Kern. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Try and keep it smooth, keep it clean. See if we can last 200 laps. Have ourselves a fun race.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
We're doing 3 pace laps here. Such a short track. I wish this car was better at big tracks, so we could actually race and have a good time with a good group, but
Get ready.
it's just so broken right now, and the draft package that it has, just way overdone. Makes it not so much fun, but we're coming to the green here. This should be a fun one.
Green flag.
We might move up a little bit, up on the outside here with the bottom getting so stacked up. We'll just have to see.
Say hi.
Never really need to go full throttle. Such a short straightaway.
Clear low.
Gets too loose if you do it anyway. Oh, they make contact just in front of us. And that's hitting a lot of people on the inside. We still don't have a caution.
Yeah, one inside. Too wide there. Clear
I don't know how there was no caution for that, but we'll take the opportunity to dive low.
Clear. Outside. Alright, man.
Nick saw that and threw the yellow, so
Line up single file. Pit road is
that's
closed.
good at least.
Left up 75, car
We get to
by.
give that spot back we just took, but rather have a yellow for that. That was kind of ridiculous that there wasn't one. They was sideways on the inside of the track.
I'm just going to throw this out there that maybe 3 wide, diving it below the yellow, maybe not the best call, lap 3.
Yeah, if that's what happened, that is definitely not the call.
I totally agree. I didn't want to be there, and that's my fault.
Past the 86. Past the pit road is now open.
We survive it. Could have been some damage given out there. I heard some people making contact, but... And there's a bumper sitting down there, but having a little damage here is not going to hurt you that bad.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Stay in the 24
Past
and
the
come by
clear,
me.
Past the
You got to pass Shane? No. Stay behind Shane. Everything's trying to get sorted out here. Got some people on pit road. And somebody that disconnected. Bumper still laying on the track.
Souvenir in the backstretch.
They haven't come picked it up, put it in the back of a truck, and drive it off the track yet. Shane and his not Coke Zero
Pit
car,
road is closed.
or any Coke product. So that looks strange. Orange instead of red. Red and black. Out here looking like Warren driving in an orange car.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
Now we
Alright,
get the
man,
inside.
line up on the inside row.
We've gained 1 spot since the start. We've only done 3 laps though. Lots of time. Just be aware of the checkups and watch people spinning down in front of us.
Green, green, green. The pace car is in. You got one outside.
Alright.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear low, clear low. You're 2 wide there. Stay low.
Nice and cautious.
Still there.
We weren't actually 3 wide.
Still there. That was your box. Left
Oh,
of the
we're
finish.
making contact.
3 wide, you're in the middle.
And we get
All
spun.
Clear, all clear.
Another no yellow.
Cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain. Inside, clear low.
These
clear
wrecks
low.
that are not causing yellows is kind of a problem. Especially when we're the ones involved.
Outside. Yellow
We don't get a yellow for that one. We don't have any damage though, but tires are not going to like that.
All clear, all clear.
Now we're at the back. So that's unfortunate.
Did a 15.003.
Get the yellow for the one we missed, and then we don't for the
Left of the finish. Have a
one we
slow
can't
car.
miss. I think, oh my gosh. Did not see that until we were right on top of him. I think the strategy is just going to be on the outside, because the inside is just going to have people spinning down into it and stacking up where no one has any opportunity to go anywhere. He's still sitting down there.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
I think he just sat there until he caused the yellow.
Road is closed.
This is kind of a mess to start with here.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Past
I don't know how we
the
don't have
car.
damage. But that's fine. That means we're able to keep going. I guess if you get a little bit down on the apron, because that's the inside of the track, it's just not going to cause a yellow unless you're on the actual track. Even though I'm pretty sure we were completely sideways in the middle of the racing line on the bottom, but whatever, I guess.
And I did it.
Unfortunate, but we are very, very early into this race. Lots of time to make it up. I don't think that's going to be the last time we see something like that. So no need to worry at the moment. Just have to be aware of that. Nothing we could do there. It just happened in front of us, and we just got stacked up. I was checking up for it, and then the people behind us didn't have time to check up, and we got ran over. But just an accordion. Do we have tires? We don't. So really don't want to be spinning them like that. That is not a good thing to do to them if we can't change them. We might need to think about saving some fuel at some point as well.
Alright, man, we're
Just
going
in
green
case.
next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now.
But we're caught back up to the field.
Get ready.
We'll see how this goes. Probably starting third gear, huh?
Green flag, green flag. The pace car is in. Inside.
Got something happening
Hold your line.
ahead of us. They're making contact right behind us. We're like 4 wide
Stay
here.
high. There's the car on the low side. Clear low, clear low. You got one outside. Still there. You're clear high, clear high.
Alright, now let's get into a rhythm maybe. See if we can save some
You got one
tires.
outside.
Warren, come in.
Still there.
I'm gonna let you in right here. Go ahead, you're good, come down. I don't want to be a
Stay
second.
low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low.
Just trying to be easy. Don't want to do too much
The lead is
to force it.
056.
Pretty much
Stay
any
low.
point within the first 150 laps. Try and take care of these tires a little bit, but
All clear. Outside.
200 laps on these is going to be a long time. They're going to be really hot,
Stay low, there's a car on
but
the
we
high
might get
side.
enough yellows that it cools them off. Pretty much back to where they were when they were fresh.
You're on the bottom 3 wide. Hold your line. You got one outside.
A lot of 3 wide happening back here.
Clear high, clear high. You got one outside. You're in the top 20. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Oh, a little loose on entry
You got
there.
one outside. Stay low. You're clear high, outside. Stay low. Still there, hold your line.
Bryce in the 30 goes a bit high there.
Outside.
We'll see if we can take advantage.
Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
Pretty tight through the center.
Still there. All
Oh, he
clear,
doesn't even
all
have a
clear.
front end. He's keeping up pretty well without having a front end.
The leader just did a 15.119.
Can't see the leaders in the mirror yet, so that's good. Back up to 19th. Where were we when we wrecked? 15th, I think. Got Bryce just in front of us here. Those pieces of the car are still laying on the infield. That's funny. I wonder how many pieces of car we're going to see down there at the end. I think they get replaced if new ones come out. Well, that might be the same one from the first caution. Now that I'm looking at it, it just got moved somehow.
Outside.
Got Rick here on the high side.
Stay low, there's a car
See
on
if we
the
can
high side.
pass him here.
Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Bryce keeps getting a little bit of a wobble out of turn 2, it seems like. That's pushed him up the track. We get a bit sideways there coming out of 4. Got some car trying to get off of pit road. I'm getting a little sideways now. We need to calm that down on the right rear.
Did a 15.291.
That will not be doing us any favors later. Look, I got the wheel turned constantly. This is such a short track, it's kind of racing like Oxford.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Past Greg here on the
All clear, all
inside.
clear.
At least we're staying green so far, knock on wood. For a nice little run here. Might need to let Daniel go by. He's looking to be a bit quicker than us right now. And I'm just trying to ride. Don't need to hold him up.
4-3. Stay high. All clear.
He's probably going to be faster than us overall anyway. Feel like I'm really on edge with that right rear, wanting to step out. So I'm just trying to keep it straight and stable. Got a nice little gap behind us. Bryce has caught Chris. They might start going side by side. If that happens, we'll have a good chance to close the gap a little bit to them. Got some side by side up ahead of them, looks like. Maybe just somebody letting people go.
The leader just did a 15.467.
Oh man, alright, that's the right rear stepping out. Got in there a little too hot. We're going to have a hard time at the end of this race, I'm feeling like, not having any tires. We are not taking good care of these. '81's a lap down, he's letting everybody go. Thank you.
Stay low, dude. Car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
I feel like I'm abusing the right front, but I'm also not taking care of the right rear. I'm just getting it too sideways. I don't know how I'm going to cool this thing down, except for another caution. We might be struggling here today. Doesn't look like we got much speed.
The leader just did a 15.547.
15.5. We just did a 15.4, so I guess we're technically quicker than the leaders. I think everyone's just running the same speed, basically. So any little momentum we lose, it just takes a long time to make it back up. So just a track position game. I think it's not really something we're doing wrong. And we currently do not have track position. And I don't know how we're going to get it. Except try and qualify better at the beginning. But that ship has sailed. Hopefully we'll have better tires at the end, but I don't have a feeling we're going to. Oh, contact there, Bryce and Daniel. Daniel looking to go low. Bryce isn't giving them the lane yet.
Slow car ahead. All right, man,
We got a wreck up ahead.
All right, man, caution
And a
is
caution.
out. Caution is out. Line up.
Let's
single
cool
file.
these
Get ready
tires
to
down. That was Christopher, and he's going to have to go to the back now for causing the yellow.
Pass the A car.
I'm going to run way up top.
Let the 81 car by.
Get these tires cooled down. Most people aren't running super high out of the corner even, so this should be the coolest track up here.
Pit road is now open.
I'm worried. I feel like our right front or our right rear is just going to be too hot at the end. We're not going to be able to get the power down, and we're going to be sliding into the corner.
In the past, can you tell me how dented in my
I
left front
am concerned. That was a good run, though.
Not too bad.
Okay, thank you.
Pit road is closed.
What was that, a 45 lap run? Maybe a 40 to 45 lap run? That was pretty fun. It was starting to get dicey just in front of us.
Have a good
Alright,
day.
man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the
We're
inside
going to be
row.
on the inside, starting behind Bryce. Kind of would rather be up top, to be honest, at the beginning of these restarts. But we'll make it work.
Get ready.
It's got to be ready to check up a little bit.
Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Green comes out really quick.
Outside. All clear,
Oh,
all
man.
clear. Outside. All
Nearly
clear,
got on the
all
brakes
clear.
too hard there. If I did not have the brakes move forward 3%, I think we would have been spinning there. And they're spinning ahead of us.
Slow car ahead. Inside. Go high. Alright, man. Caution
Man,
is
I'm
out.
so sorry,
Caution
dude.
is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Pass
I think there's going to be a lot of those stack-up wrecks like that.
Pass
Saw that happening, was able to get to the outside.
Let the 456 car by.
This should give our tires a nice long break.
Pit road is now
Get
open.
cooled down a little bit. Let's see, up front we got Billy and Warren. And then Nick is running 6th right now. Shane, who we saw at the beginning, he's up to 5th somehow. Doing really good. Maybe that's where we would have been if we hadn't got in the second wreck. That wasn't a yellow. No, I think he'd be faster than us anyway. Now we're going to be on the outside.
Alright, man, we're going green next
Or maybe
time
not.
by. Alright,
It says
man,
we're in
line up on
16th, but I guess we get the
inside
bottom.
row. It's the 80.
Maybe we're in 15th,
car.
actually. Yeah, we probably are, because I think the guy had to go to the back, and it doesn't calculate the scoring until the next green flag lap because the caution laps don't count.
Get ready.
So back to the bottom here.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Get
Oh,
one
man.
outside.
Once again, nearly spin it on entry to turn 1 on the restart.
Stay low.
Get to the inside on Bryce.
Still there. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high. Outside. All clear. All
We
clear.
pass Bryce. Might be able to get to the inside on the 20
Get
car
one
here.
outside.
Are we going to be able to make it stick? Oh,
clear,
contact
all clear.
there with Chris and the 2. Tyler.
Inside.
I'm going to go high, and that's where they're going to be spinning. Let's go to
Stay
the
high.
outside and see if we
You're
can
up
avoid
top,
that.
too wide. Inside. Too wide there.
They somehow
All clear,
saved
all
it,
clear.
and we're clear. Don't know how they saved that. That was Dakota that I think got spun there.
You got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. You got one
Puts us
inside.
up to 13th.
Stay high.
Now we're stuck on the outside. Shouldn't have tried to go to Chris's
there.
outside. I should have tried to go behind him.
Still there.
This is actually not feeling too bad up here. I feel like it's putting more pressure on the right front than the right rear.
Stay high.
But we are going backwards. And it doesn't look like we got any sign of stopping.
Still there.
I thought for sure there was a big wreck there. That's why I wanted to go to the outside.
Stay high.
See if we can get in line behind Daniel here. Little gap before Bryce gets up here. Pretty much back to where we were. Feels a lot more stable up there, though. I feel like I'm sliding all over the place down low. Now we're all single file. Let's see if we get another long run. We're catching the back here of Daniel. They're kind of stacked up here. Dakota's going to be looking to move forward, looks like. I got a terrible corner there. I went in too low and then tried to make up for it and got it spinning sideways on exit, putting too much throttle into it. See, everybody down low is getting a little bit loose. Oh my gosh. Chris really closed that door and made a huge checkup happen. Big contact with Daniel. And that sent me back to the outside. So that's going to cost me again. Oh, contact with Bryce and Daniel.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Still there? Hold your line.
Looks like we're going to shake out right where we were again. At least we didn't lose anything. We got a big gap to Dakota now. Almost to halfway, just a little bit. We're not sitting under caution too much. A couple of quick cautions, but with the restarts packing everybody up and this being such a tight track, that's always going to happen. But once we get going, we're pretty good to keep it green by the look of it. It's gonna be hard for me to make a pass though. It's gonna be just about taking advantage of people on the outside because the outside on the restart's not too bad, but once we get strung out, we really can't do much up there. And they're really checking each other up hard here.
Got one outside. Still there.
See if we can go around them on the inside. Well, we're just going to keep losing more time. These two fighting each other really hard.
Got one outside. high, clear high.
We're going to end up wrecking each other.
Got one outside.
Is what's going to end up happening.
Stay low. You're clear high, outside. Still there, outside.
Well, we're just going to get blocked to the apron.
Slow down and give up the time gain. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
And Chris is really blocking a lot. I don't know why. I mean, this is getting kind of ridiculous.
Got one inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Alright man, caution is out, caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 456, past the...
We're going to be on his outside now, so hopefully the mirror driving won't slow us down anymore. But I mean, that was... He doesn't normally race like that. I don't know why he was doing that there. Just doing nothing but watching his mirror and doing everything possible to not even let anybody even close to his inside. Like, we had got to his inside, but he still just kept turning down and pushed us into the apron. And the move he made to keep Daniel behind him, where Daniel could not react in time and slammed right into the back of him, that was just another really unnecessary close call with the blocking. I don't know why. We're not even to halfway and sitting here in 14th.
Pit road is closed. Alright man, we're going green next time by. Alright man, line up on the outside row now.
We'll see if we can do anything on the outside on this restart.
Get ready.
We got Andrew in the 20 here, just in front of us.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Inside.
Not a great start for us.
Still there. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Oh yeah, this is not good. Now we're 3 wide.
Hold your line. Inside. 2 wide there. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line.
This is the exact not place where we wanted to be.
Inside. 2 wide.
Oh, that was terrible.
Still there. Hold your line.
Already lost like 4 spots, I think.
Car on the low side. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
I just have no grip up top here.
Still there.
I'm sliding and plowing at the same time.
Stay high. There's a car on the
And
low
they're
side.
wrecking. They save it again. Still wrecking. We'll just go to the back again where we were.
Clear low. Alright man, caution is out.
Or we'll just get another
Line
yellow.
up single file. Pit road is closed.
All right.
That was a horrible restart for us.
Pit road is now open. let the 51 car by. He had the
Holy
position
cow,
the yellow
we did
flag came
nothing
out.
except go backwards. I was just getting so tight through the center, I couldn't do anything. Middle of the corner. I thought we'd be able to hold on with the inside stacking up so much, but we just went
I have no
backwards.
idea how this car is even drivable right now for me.
And then we were up top 3 wide, and we couldn't do anything after that.
Pit road is closed. Past the 30, past the... Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
And we get to be
Alright, man,
right back
line
up there.
On the outside road now.
We'll see if we can get down in a hurry
It's
this
crazy
time.
How hard it
ready.
is to pass.
The safety car is in. Green flag, green flag.
A little bit better start for us that time.
You got one inside. Still there?
But it's not going to matter because we have no turn through the center up top.
Still there. Clear low, clear
Huge
low.
contact there.
Inside, 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line, outside, 2 wide there. 3 wide, you're in the middle. You're clear
People
high,
just
clear
diving it
high.
in like
2
crazy.
wide
It's
there.
insane.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Stay high, there's the car on the low side.
Still not even halfway.
Stay high, there's the car on the low side. Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Alright, now we can get to the bottom. See if we can get strung out. And do some stuff here. Maybe move forward a little bit. Or get stuck like we were last time.
You got one outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Past Matthew. Bryce is up on the outside again. See if we can get there before he gets down.
You got one outside.
We do, but we really had to throw it in and got sideways. That was no good on the tires.
Hold your line. You're clear high.
We clear him and he just backs off so we can get down.
Oh crap! That come out of nowhere. Good save.
Oh my gosh, huge contact there with Christopher and Daniel. A lot of big contacts going on, but everyone's keeping it pretty straight for the most part.
Happy now, it's 0-0. WR.
Christopher's getting loose.
Alright, we're halfway to the finish.
Just now to halfway. Back to 15th, pretty much where we've been the whole time. I don't know how we're going to be able to find an opportunity to get around Christopher. We just can't get a good enough run out of the corner. Everyone is doing everything they can to pinch off that entry in order to not lose spots.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution
We
is
get another
out.
yellow,
Line
but
up.
this time we're going to be on the inside at
Close.
least. Unless somebody in front of us wrecked and we get a free spot and then get put in 14th instead of 15th.
Past the
I know all the way to
car.
win this is on like the last lap is to bump Billy out of the way.
Yeah, and don't jab on the brakes too hard. I guess that's what I did a second ago.
Yeah, I've been like barely putting any pressure on it. Just
Pit road is now
as
open.
I've been backing out really early, just to help the car to rotate.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I had been almost rolling through the corner, barely using any brake, and then when I was passing Sean up there, I tapped the brake and it just jumped sideways.
That'll definitely happen.
Pit road is closed.
Alright, hopefully this will be a little bit better of a restart than we had the last few times.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Got Matthias just in front of us again here. Bryce and Christopher on our outside. Greg,
Get ready.
let's try and survive this.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Oh man, I thought I was going around there. I'm screwing up every restart. First corner entry.
Stay low.
Thought I was going around and wrecking Bryce, but somehow we survived it, and they're wrecking there. Turn left.
Outside. Too wide there. Go high.
Whew.
Alright, man.
Sean, you can have it
out.
back,
Caution
buddy.
is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
But I don't want it. You did good, man, to fill that spot. That was awesome. You were right on Billy's bumper.
Left up, double O.
Christopher
Car by.
gets his
He had
spot
position
back.
When the yellow flag came out.
But he's got big front end
That's a big
damage
start.
now.
Yeah, I was looking to slot in, and you were right on there. I'm like, dang it, that was good. That was well played. Got to go all the way around here.
Pit road is now open.
Past the pace truck. We're in 14th now, so looks like we're going to be on the outside again.
Hey, Shane, am I blinking a little bit?
No, I haven't seen you blink. You rocked back and forth a couple times, and you haven't blinked out yet.
My lag is kind of going up and down a little bit.
Pit road is closed.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Still no damage, somehow. We've had a couple close calls, and
Alright, man,
we
we're
were in a
going
wreck.
green next
Oh,
time
we get the
by.
inside,
Alright,
perfect.
man, line up on the inside row. Catch the
That's just
double
what I
O
wanted.
car.
There's Nick in our row just in
Get
front of
ready.
Christopher. So he must be falling back a little bit, or we're moving forward. We're not really moving forward that much, doesn't seem like.
Green, green, green. The pace car is in.
Christopher got some big wheel spin there. That's going to check us up some.
You got one outside. Stay low.
Trying to get the car to rotate because I screwed up entry again.
Stay low.
Sorry.
Go there. Hold the line. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide there.
Really don't want to be 3 wide at any point, really.
Stay low. Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
We can never make any progress because we're never under green.
I'm sorry, SK. I didn't think you were slowing up that
We
fast.
make passes and then they get taken away from us every time because of these yellows.
Pit road is now open.
SK doesn't have a mic, or so you have to type it.
Thank
Left
you.
up,
Sorry.
75. Car by. He had the position when the
Shane,
yellow
you see how I
flag
did
came
that
out.
right there? That's what you got to do on the last lap.
Yeah, I was watching. I ain't gonna be able to get up there. I'm gonna be fourth or
road is
fifth,
closed.
hopefully. And try not to take out Sean.
Hopefully we're back on the inside here.
I don't think he was too happy how I did it, but I did it. Because he came back, gave me the bumper right before that caution came out.
All right, man, we're going green next time.
All right, good.
All right,
Pretty
man,
much right
line
where
up on the
we
inside.
were.
Touching.
Hopefully we can get some green flag laps
Thank
going
you.
again.
I'm paying attention. Scratching my ears.
Oh, good buddy.
Get ready.
Hopefully have a little bit better of a start this time.
Green flag, green flag. All right, man. Pace cars in. Got one outside.
Thought that green text that popped up was contact, but it was
Still
not.
there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Just the abnormal
Got
lap
one
thing.
outside. 2 wide there. Still there. Still there. Hold the line.
Just wind up to the inside on Tyler.
You're clear high, clear high. Outside.
He tried to come down, but just wasn't enough room quite yet.
Outside.
They close fast here with how tight these corners are.
Stay low. Still there. Hold your line.
Warren up on the outside.
All clear, all clear.
He's looking like he's able to get that to work a little bit better than we've had so far this race.
Outside.
We're just so stacked up here right now. I just got to be patient with it. I don't want to leave the bottom, and there's nowhere to go on the bottom yet. I'm getting it sideways on entry, though, and I'm not liking that.
Go high.
Whoa, somebody's down low there. I didn't even see him. Oh, contact maybe? And yes, it was.
Hold your line. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Didn't see that until
All right, man.
they were
Caution
stopped
is
in
out.
front of me.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the double O.
I see what you did there,
be out of
Sean.
position when the yellow flag came out. We got damage on the front end.
Oh, great. Now we got front
You
end
could
damage.
gladly back have second on the restart too. I'll let you back in.
That stunk. I thought there was going to be a little contact, but I didn't think they were going to get completely sideways, and they were just turned and dead stopped in front of us before we had time to react, and that gave us a bunch of front end damage.
Sure.
Yeah, I
got
don't.
damage on
Every
the
time I
front
start
end.
from the outside, I drive in too deep. I don't want to. I just keep scraping my tires up.
We're up to 11th now, though, somehow. We back on the inside, looks like.
Pit road is closed.
That was unfortunate, though. That gave us some damage. Not what we wanted. I don't know if we still got a front end or not. I think these things idle at 1180 by default, so I think we're okay. Engine-wise. Oh, we're on the outside. That sucks.
Line up on the outside row now.
Only way this is going to work out for us is if they stack up on the bottom real bad, or if we can get a quick little gap we can fall into, but we got to be real careful about getting those gaps because they close up very fast. We've seen that happen a lot in front of us already.
Green, green, green. All right, man. Pace cars in. Inside. Good job, man. You're in the top 10.
Also want to try and stay a little bit lower so we don't get stuck up top 3 wide again, if we could.
Stay high. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Might be able to get in behind Bryce here.
There's the car on the low side.
Maybe. Nope, not
Still
yet.
there. Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Outside's just not working so good for us.
Still there.
Or anybody, really, it looks like. Warren's able to hold on up here a lot better than we can. Seems like, anyway.
Stay high.
Oh, he got big loose right there. Had to check up a bit.
Still there. Hold the line.
Just not having an opportunity to get down. Really unfortunate.
Still there.
Just luck of the draw, though.
Stay high. Still there.
Could have almost had an opportunity there. Just closes up way too fast. Bottom kind of got stacked up there, so that we shoot back forward a bit. And that's just going to keep us on the outside for longer.
You got one inside. Stay high. Stay
Nick
high.
is up there running the outside, doing pretty well. Unless he's single file, I can't tell. Yeah, he's single file
All
now.
clear, all clear.
We can maybe try and get down here.
Stay low. There's
Bit of an
all
aggressive
outside.
move there, but I kind of had to take it, I think.
You're clear high. Clear high. You got one outside.
Contact there.
All clear, all clear.
We're getting loose. Need to calm it down. Back on the bottom, so it's a lot looser. They're still making contact. Bottom's so stacked up. It's crazy. Still only in 11th. Oh, he's getting really loose.
Still there. Hold the line. Still there.
See if we can make this pass.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
He's up top,
All right, looks
or
like you're
he's
in the
middle
top
3
lane.
wide, I think, for a second there.
All clear, all clear.
That puts us 10th, which if we get a caution now, that's not going to be very good. See if we can get up here and pass Bryce, maybe. Kind of using that apron a bit, middle of the corner on the bottom. Maybe it's not a good thing, though.
Outside.
Christopher went really high to try and get Bryce by him, but we got there before he could get back to the bottom, so that's going to put us into
All clear,
9th.
all clear.
He doesn't have a front end. Seems like the front ends are falling off really easily, so I'm wondering if we don't have one either. But we're not down on speed. I don't think. Alright, running pretty good, feeling good, 9th. Tires are feeling okay, I don't feel like they're getting too slidey right now. Catching up to Bryce and Dan and Nick. Bryce is running that big entry, arcing entry. Trying to get a run to get underneath Dan, but it's not quite working yet. Now we're here, so he's probably going to have to run lower again. Looks like Nick is trying to get around Chris, and there's no way to get around him. I'm going to try and get my nose underneath Bryce if he keeps entering that low, but if we're spinning off the corner, that's not going to help us. Entering that high, I mean, for him. Nice gap behind us right now.
Got one outside.
Ooh, we dove it in there on Dan.
Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Puts us to 8th. Nick's still working on Chris. He's getting loose. Oh, Warren disconnected. Did he have a... Was he in that wreck? Nick might be trying to let Bryce go by so that he can try and get around Chris and open the window up. Or maybe because he doesn't want to restart on the outside.
Outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Sorry, Greg.
Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
All good.
Getting a little bit loose there under power. Need to be careful. Middle of the corner now.
Still there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there?
Nearly cleared him, not quite. Gonna take a bit, I think.
Alright, man, caution
Oh,
is
we get a
out.
yellow,
Caution is out.
and
Line
we're
up
ahead of
single
them.
file. Pit road is closed.
Perfect. Exactly how we wanted it. And we're gonna be on the inside. That just worked out perfectly for us.
Past the
That just worked out perfectly for us.
pit road is now open.
Top 7 now.
Past the 2, past the
Oh, did Tyler have an incident? Looks
All my
like it.
tires are going to be shot after this.
We've got 56 laps to go.
pit road is closed.
Yeah, I don't
Moving
know how
forward.
my right rear's gonna make it to the end.
Just chugging along here.
No tire warnings yet, so we're looking good.
Yeah, same. I haven't got a warning yet.
I don't know if they give warnings for the right rear, so that might be the biggest
I
problem.
feel like they're made out of marble right now, though.
Yeah, look at the
Alright, man,
marbles
we'll
on the
go green
outside
next
here.
time.
Feel that.
Alright,
My
man,
steering's
line up on the
been
inside
past
row.
1 o'clock this whole time.
Yeah, this has been a tough one. This has been a workout.
Get ready.
Gotta be careful on entry to 1 here again.
Green, green, green. Alright, man. Race started in.
I was completely sleeping on that one. Oh, and they're making contact. They're
Are
wrecking.
you
Alright, man,
kidding
caution
me?
is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
That saved us.
95 car by.
That saved us big time because I was just completely not paying attention to that restart. I don't know what I was thinking. Gotta let Nick by. Hopefully he made it through that. That was Bryce and Dakota just in front of him, I think.
Wind down on the 51, guys.
Sorry, Rick, the face truck clouded my windshield.
Yeah, all
I
good,
don't know.
bud.
I don't know where they're at behind me. Oh, here he comes. Okay.
Daniel, you should be on the inside.
All right. I think
Pit road is closed.
we're gonna still be in 7th. Not sure. Scoring's kind of messed up right now. Doesn't look like Nick has damage. So he should be good. Please be on the inside. Oh, dang it.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside.
I swear we're in 7th. But I guess we're in 8th. Or are we in 6th? We might be in 6th. Yeah, it looks like we are. How does Nick in 5th, though?
Get ready.
He was way back when that caution happened.
Green flag, green flag.
Shane got real sideways there with the wheel spin.
Inside.
Now we're going to be stuck up top.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line.
Chris is just doing everything he can to shove his way into line wherever he is. Doesn't matter who's on the inside of him.
Too wide there.
Like that is, he's just, I don't know what he's doing this race.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
That's the 3rd or 4th time I've seen him do that.
Still there.
Not to mention all the blocking. Like he clearly had Dan on his inside, but still just turned left like he wasn't there so he could get to the bottom without losing more spots.
Stay high.
Short track racing, you're going to lose spots, and Nick went over that just like he does every short track race because people have the mentality that you got to get to the preferred line instantly no matter who's there. And really, that's not possible.
You see marbles flying now, don't you?
Stay high.
Shane's getting very loose. His right rear is not happy with him.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Just impossible to make a pass up top, so we're never going to get around him because he's just going to block like crazy, regardless of what happens. I don't know, he doesn't normally race like that, but this race, he is going wild with it.
Outside. Stay low.
You're going to keep turning down every chance.
You're clear
You're
high.
going to end up having contact. People can only put up with it for so dang long. I mean, good lord. We were on his inside again. He just keeps turning down. Like we're not there because he doesn't want to get past.
Sorry, Barry, you didn't mean to do that.
But he didn't spin. We survived it. We're all clean. People are driving like that. Sometimes you got to use the bumper a little bit. And I did not want to sit behind him for another 30 laps, not being able to pass. Shane's getting really loose here. We'll see if we can get around him, but if we do, that's going to put us 4th up on the outside for a restart, which is probably not ideal. So maybe we just sit behind him for a bit here. Unless he has a big mistake. He's looking really loose, though. We're gonna have to go.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there. You're clear high. Clear high.
It's unfortunately gonna really hurt us if we get a restart, but
You're 4th place. Good job, man.
maybe we'll go green to the end. Top 3 are looking under a blanket up there with Nick flying now. I got nobody in front of me to help me through the corner, so I'm going to be not going as fast probably.
Lap down.
Greg has fallen a lap down. I wonder if he was in one of the later wrecks, because we were racing right around him not long ago. Got somebody sideways up there. I was looking at that in blue corner entry.
Costa?
Really, really want this to stay green.
Outside.
Do not want to restart on the outside
Stay low. All clear, all clear.
at the end. Early in the race, didn't matter. But coming close to the end of this race, I don't think we're going to do anything on the outside except loose spots. I'm not feeling too good through the middle of the corner anymore. Still feeling slidey. I'm running a lot better in traffic than I am single file, especially by myself here. Looks like we're going to get into some lap traffic coming up as well. That could slow the leaders down, maybe give me a chance to catch up a little bit, but probably not too much. They're pretty far ahead. Would like to try and beat Nick, but right now we don't have a chance.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
And I'm just sliding the car on entry and not getting it to turn through the center, and it's not doing anything nice. It's kind of on ice right now. That was bad. That was bad.
That car is a lap down. You got one outside. Alright, man.
If I can move the brakes further forward even more, I would.
Clear high, outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Let's calm it down. We're not catching the front three unless there's a yellow. We just need to slow it down and be careful. Don't need to spin. Protect our tires in case there's a restart.
We have 20 laps.
Don't think we're getting anything else unless there's a restart. Only 20 to go here. I would love for it to stay green, though. I don't want to do a restart on the outside. I know it's probably our only chance to make up any more spots, but I'm running 4th right now. I don't want to end up 10th or 12th just because we get stuck on the outside at the end.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
But that doesn't mean if we get on the outside that we're just going to turn left like nobody's there and force our way into the line. I'm not going to do that.
You got one outside. That car is a lap down. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear. Slow car down low.
Slow car down low, and we get a yellow.
Caution is out. Line up single file.
Darn it.
It's a big car.
Darn it, darn it. Not a fan of that.
Pit road is now open.
Don't think that's going to work out well in our favor. I don't. We'll just have to see. Really, really, really have to watch the wheel spin on the restart and on entry to 1. Up on the outside, and somebody just blinked out there. That might have been.
Was having a good race.
Six, past the,
Who was that? I think that was James.
Guys.
past the,
I Nick don't
04,
want it.
past the,
Oh, that's unfortunate. I really did not want to be on the outside for a restart at the end.
past the 86, past the. Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man. Line up
All
on
right.
the outside road, huh?
Sean and Billy just in front of us. We got Nick to our inside. Dan and Chris just behind us. Just need to not spin up the tires and don't run over Sean on entry.
Get ready.
Doubt this will be the last restart though, unfortunately.
Take start. Green, green, green. You're in third place.
That was a decent start for us actually.
Still there? Hold your line. Stay high.
But the outside just has nothing.
Stay high.
I've been struggling up here all race.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line. Stay high. Stay high.
I'm just getting too sideways on entry now.
Stay high.
20 minutes to go.
Stay high. We have 10 to go this time by. Stay high.
10 laps to go.
All clear.
Oh my
all clear.
gosh.
You got one inside.
That was not good.
All clear.
I don't know if I hit the brakes on the yellow line or what.
Inside. Still there. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high.
Can we clear one guy on the outside? We just can't do anything up here. I knew it. I knew if we had to restart, we'd lose spots, and that's all we'd do. I knew it.
Stay high.
Just can't do anything up here. Nothing at all.
Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Still there. Clear low, clear low.
Try and get down now, but too late for it to matter. And if we get a restart again, we're going to be in 6th, unless we can get around Allen here.
5 to go at the line.
Only 5 to go, though.
This is less than optimal.
I tried as best I could to hang on up there, just nothing. Absolutely no speed whatsoever compared to the bottom. And we're going to spin and lose even more spots. That caution just saved our life.
Line up single file.
But we're still going to be on the outside, so it's not going to matter. Unless there's a wreck with the lead cars, but there isn't. Dang it. Dang it, man.
Pit road is now open.
Running P4, we had that locked in, and restarts, that's how you go backwards. Oh well, we've had a fun race. Had some good long runs mixed in with some short runs. It's been fun. I am loose at the end here. Maybe there will be a stack up on the inside and we'll be able to take advantage, but
I got
probably not.
Because I slid
car by.
through the infield when I got loose.
I can't move these brakes. Oh, what the heck? They're not at +3? They've been running at... Oh, we can move those forward then. That might help a little bit. I thought they were on +3. They were at the start, I thought. I haven't moved them. I guess we've been running at default brakes this whole time. Now we might be okay on entry. I don't know.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Let the 94 car
Oh,
by.
it's single file. Okay. I was not expecting that. Just start double file. Okay, he's saying just do double file.
Get ready.
I thought it was still double file, but I guess with 10 to go, with it cautions laps not counting, it just does single for whatever reason.
Alright, man. Safe cars in. Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
And we get an instant yellow.
Pit road is closed. Let the 8 car by.
Why do we get an instant yellow? I don't think anything happened.
I'm so sorry, guys. My Oculus literally just died.
Gotta let the pace car by.
Oh, did Shane lose complete sight?
Let the 94 car
I guess we'll
by.
get a redo on that, which is probably good because I did not have a good start.
Pit road is now open. Let the 8
Where's the pace
by.
car?
I don't know what happened there.
Here it comes. It's gonna run right into me. This will get our tires nice and cooled off. Shane must have...
Pit road is closed.
His Oculus dying must
Alright, man,
have
we're going green next time by.
caused the issue, but we're just starting double file. If we can get caught up here. We can get caught up here, maybe.
Past the 24. Past the 8 cars in.
I don't know why we're starting so far back.
You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Get in behind Dakota, maybe.
2 laps to go.
But I doubt we can pass anybody in time. We're in 7th for some reason.
Can anybody hear
Alright,
me?
man. It's white flag this time by. One more.
Yeah, I
to
got
go.
you, James.
You got one outside. Still there.
If you leave
There.
a lap
Come on.
and then caution comes back without being like no laps count, or caution laps
Can we
not
beat him to the
counting,
line?
and they give
I
him
don't
the
think we
spot
did.
back, do I still get that point?
7th place. Should have gotten 4th, but what can you do?
There you go,
Some
man.
good hard
Good
racing.
job, driver.
Let's take a look at what those right rear tires were. They were 72-62. Racing hard. Did we have a front end? Let's see. Oh, we did. Good. So our car didn't look too bad out there. Let's go take a look at the incidents. Nick 5973. How was he driving to keep it all on the right front? That's how you are fast at the end of races like this, where it's loose off the corner and into the corner. You can put it on the right front. I don't know how he was driving in order to do that, but that was a good job. Let's take a look at the cautions. If we can get back there. Can we get back there? Hello. There we go. Make sure that's not too loud. Alright, let's see what all happened. First up, 3 wide. Dakota turning in. He just doesn't know they're 3 wide, I think. Let's see how Barrett ended up down there. Just decided to go low there and wasn't room. Get this off my screen. And then just everyone stacked up there. We got really lucky. got really lucky there. There was some big contact back there. And this did not cause a yellow. Nick had to throw it manually, and then pretty much the exact same happens to me. Exact same thing happens to me, except we don't get the yellow, unfortunately. I don't know how that's not a yellow, though. And then they make contact in front of us, and just nowhere to go. Chris can't really see it. And I'm completely sideways on the inside, but no yellow. Still spin on entry there. And then he sat there and got the yellow. Jumped to lap 50. Long run here, and then contact with Dan. He just got in a little too hot there. I thought I was going to do that a few times. Like, it was very easy. If you just missed it by a little bit, the corner entry, and overshot it, like, you could just slam into the back of people without any time to react. It looks like we get the yellow for that. And then 3 wide here, Chris in the middle. Dakota getting spun again. That's the second time he's gotten spun with 3 wide. Again, I think he doesn't know they're 3, but they stay straight. I don't think they got a yellow for that. Bryce and Tyler getting together there. They keep it straight as well. SK, and I believe that's Greg in the 5. That spins him out, yeah. And then Christopher. He just gets a bump from Daniel. I think they were slowing down for the yellow at that point. And then, I guess, some retaliation there. We saw these guys going at it for a while in front of us. And then the high, wide arch into the corner, and someone comes to the inside, and that's just the big wide arch that he was doing there. You just can't do that when there's traffic, because somebody could just get their nose there, and then you're spinning yourself. Christopher into the back of Daniel again. And then Daniel gets in the back of Allen. Spun them out right on our right. Nothing. And this is contact up front. Shane, little contact there, but nothing. We're on lap 108. The 20 gets into the back of the 29, just spins him around. James passes Billy for the lead, and then there's some contact, and that puts Billy back on the inside, but I think they got a yellow. And then the 20 into the back of Rick. And then this was just in front of us. We had big contact there. I couldn't see that at all. I saw him making contact, but then my sight line is just, this is all I can see. So when they're just stopping in front of me, I had no idea that was going to happen. We'll take a look. Some big stack ups there. Yeah, big contact for Bryce. Fun racing with Bryce there. We were around him pretty much the whole race. Contact there, just get stacked up. I was in the back of the 2 there, and then Warren. Goes high here, and then tries to make it back to the bottom, but doesn't get there in time. Daniel's already there. Then we jump to lap 145. And this was Bryce getting into the back of Dakota on the restart. Every restart, I thought I was going to do that. Like, I was overdriving it every time and thinking I was going to spin or get into the back of somebody. I was really worried about that. And then nowhere to go there, just more unluck for him. More bad luck. And then this is when we're 3 wide, almost 4 wide up top. Just losing it, and then Christopher, I don't know if he got loose there or what. He's turning left. Yeah, I think he's just getting loose. I think his tires are shot. Jump to lap 166. Bryce getting to the side of the 32, and he just hits the brakes. And nowhere for James to go. Christopher run over the 81. And more hot tires. A lot of hot tires out there. Can we see the temperature on our tires? Only 175, but we did have some yellows there, I guess. I wonder at the end of the longest run how hot they were. And then that's why we got the instant caution. At least he didn't take anybody out. He just completely lost his Oculus, which you can't see. It's hard to do much. I think this is after the checkered, yeah. Good racing. There was some hard battling. There's some crazy stuff going on, but we make it up to 7th. We could have had 4th had they stayed green. I knew if we had a restart on the outside, there'd be nothing we could do, and I could not ever get that outside to work. Could never move forward. We would always we'd stay even with them if we ran good up there, or we'd lose half a car length every corner. Just the way it goes, but I'm happy with the top 10 there. That was fun. A lot of hard battling. And, yeah, we'll see if we can make next week's, but we'll see. Not sure how many more I'll be able to make. Try and make as many as I can, though. Thanks for watching.